So, Lauren Nelson, not one for the in front of the camera, but definitely the driving force behind Tolmer.
Yes, and another season's upon us.
Yes.
Very
So,
exciting.
been hearing a few things here and there, and as you know, if I hear something, I'll ring someone, find out firsthand what's going on, and here we are. So, some stuff going on at Tolmer.
There is. We're getting ready to release our tickets. So yeah, just appreciate you having me on here tonight. It's really good. And yeah, just excited about the season that's coming up. It's a small one. We've got a few race dates locked in. But we know they're ones that we can manage, and we're already looking ahead to the next season, which is really good.
So, what's some of the stuff that's been going on there? Because it's like, obviously, you guys came out of the dirt with this brand new track. So, people are going to walk in maybe expecting brand new, fully built grandstands or anything like that. But it's been a lot more stuff going on in the background this year.
Yeah, so I guess as you can imagine, building a speedway track from start has been a really big undertaking, and I think we did really well to get through last season and get it done. And I think probably by the end of last season we were exhausted, but we've still been chipping away really hard behind the scenes. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to get our own grandstands for the upcoming season, but we're pleased to announce we have hired commercial, I guess is the right word, grandstands for this season for people to purchase. So viewing will be a lot better. I think we've proven that the track is freaking cool to race on, but we obviously were never lying about the fact that our facilities needed work, and whilst we have been keeping them improving, we still do have a long way to go.
Right. And do we know what these grandstands are going to sort of look like? They're obviously going to be the highway side, and like how long, how big sort of thing?
Gee, you're hitting me with the hard ones here, Mitch.
You're only going to cop it in the comments, so
So we have hired approximately 1,500 seats of grandstands for the season, which has come at a really big cost to the club. But your experience of viewing is really important to us, and without you, we can't keep growing. So we've hired them, and we're having a few sort of ticketing options to go with it, which we can touch on in a minute. They will be on the highway straight, and they start from, I think it's like they're elevated a couple meters. So essentially the bottom row, you'll still be able to have really great visuals over the whole track. And it'll be good.
yeah,
It's a big
I'm sure.
commitment.
I'm sure once they start getting in, you guys will be smashing the socials with the build going on with all that sort of stuff. So
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
cool. So
Yeah.
what's going to happen with the ticketing on that?
Yep. So ticketing goes live Monday morning, which is exciting, and the tickets will be available. We'll have links on social media, but also on our website. And essentially, we've kept ticket pricing the same as last year. However, we have created the option, if you wish, to purchase the grandstand seat, which will be an additional cost on top of your ticket. So if you still want to come in general admission with a deck chair, or go sit on the hill around on the pit side of the track, that's perfectly fine. That'll be the normal general admission. However, if you want to secure a grandstand ticket, it will be an additional charge on top.
And that will secure a seat for you, though. It won't be just a free for
Absolutely.
all. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
you'll have
Cool.
a numbered seat, and that'll be monitored. So it'll be essentially like going to Adelaide Oval. You'll have seat X2, whatever, and that will be your seat. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I'm sure
So
Chloe's looking forward to managing that.
yeah, the girls have been chipping away really hard in the background and have done a phenomenal job. Tiffany and Chloe have got that sorted, and Yeah, we're looking forward to it. We're not making any money out of having the grandstands. It's purely to have an offering for the spectators so that it's a better experience for you guys.
So this is coming for. So you're literally renting it for the season, and then it will
Yep.
go in the off season. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it is a really big commitment to the club, but we want to show people that we're committed to the growth of our club and the sport, and we're really excited just to keep going and going forwards. But the way forward for us this year was the only option. I think a positive thing for our big race meetings is that you won't need to line up because you'll have your ticket, you'll know where you're sitting, and you'll be able to just rock up like a rock star and walk to your seat and enjoy the show and go home. So I think that is a positive. And I know as a spectator, when I go to tracks, I love just being able to walk in, sit down, and enjoy the show and go. So I hope that'll be equally, yeah, received.
So could be wrong, but we sold the joint out on Speed Week.
We did. We sold out on Speed Week, and that was our first sort of big sprint car race. And we're thinking, based on feedback we're getting, we're due for another sellout for our big sprint car shows, particularly. So yeah, we're definitely recommending people jump online and buy their tickets. It also helps us as a club know where we're at. We got a lot of comments about the food vendors and the variety there, and we're going to maintain that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I thought it was great. Like it had like a I'm sure with your work you've probably been to food festivals and stuff, but it had like a real like sort of food truck festival vibe going on there, and it was kind of cool to walk into that and then come back to Speedway kind of thing.
you can tell I'm a foodie, that's for sure. Yeah, I think another thing we're sort of working on for our big race meetings, we've obviously got the 23rd of November as a sprint car race, 27th of December, and then the two nights in January, 16th and 17th. On those big races, we're looking at having two entrances. So we're working on some parking options out the back of the speedway, sort of on the go-kart side. And we'll have more information about that probably 7 days out from our race meetings we're working on. And there'll probably be two entrances to get in to avoid any lineups and stuff like that this year too.
Yeah, right. So yeah, you guys are you're taking everything on board at least, aren't you? You're trying to do what you can.
Absolutely. Again, we're still we're not going to sit here and say we've nailed it because we're a startup business, and anyone that's done a startup knows it takes a while to get it right, and money doesn't grow on trees. So we have to keep trying and going forward. And every year we just want to be better and better with our facilities and what we can offer. Yeah.
It's just a
Yeah.
constant improvement in it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I sort of want to talk about was the 16th and 17th of January, the 2-day sprint car show we've got. We're having a festival in the local football park, football grounds, where we'll have bands during the day. On the Saturday, there'll be bar facilities, food vendors, show and shine at the footy club. So we're hoping to really turn Bordertown on for this event and make sure there's definitely something for people to do if they're coming to stay with us.
Yeah. And then obviously you got all the accommodation options and stuff like that. They're on the website there. People can check that out.
Yep. We've put all the links up for the accommodation, and I think there's a couple of towns nearby that have a lot of accommodation, and last season they did not book out. Bordertown itself did book out to some extent, but yeah, there was definitely still a lot of options left in Keith, which is only 25 minutes down the road. And even if you dare go over the border to Victoria, Caniva's got a lot of accommodation as well. There'll be camping. There'll be heaps of facilities. We're trying really hard to make it a really positive guest experience for our January race. Well, for all the races, but yeah, particularly that 2-day being our first big trial at a 2-day sprint car show. We're really excited, and we definitely want to make sure that it's exciting. Yeah, for everyone.
I think like for your first show last year, I think you guys you nailed it. Like with the food trucks takes the pressure off the club and like having to get volunteers in the canteen. Obviously, the canteen still did very well, but it just takes the pressure off that. And it's like whether the food trucks are going to make a go of it themselves if they want to. Like
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea. So everything you're working on is you're heading the right direction.
Yeah, thank you. I think I just thought of a couple other questions we get asked about camping. And I think for the smaller shows, we'd definitely allow camping through the car parks and stuff. But uh, the big shows might be hard. We may even need to use some of that sort of parking for the pits. So we're just navigating that, and we're definitely going to put more comms out about it closer to the big races. But the October race, we've allowed camping in the pits. So if you're coming along to the Wingless show on the 10th and 11th of October, you'll be allowed to camp in the pits for sure.
Yeah, cool. I have noticed in the last probably year or so, I think caravanning's changed a lot too. Like everything's such self-sufficient now. Like guys can sort of carry enough water on board to shower and cook and all that sort of stuff. So that's all sort of progressed into what you might have thought camping and caravanning was 10 years ago kind of thing. So yeah,
Yeah.
well, that'd be a big help to teams and people traveling along as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, our goal is to make it as affordable and as attractive to everyone as possible. And whilst I'm no camper, I'm all for people camping.
Uh,
Yeah.
so after we've gone through a couple of shows now at Tolmer, is the town backing you guys now?
Yeah, so the town's been really supportive of us, and we are going to have another public forum for our local people of Bordertown in early or mid October, just to go through sort of what the season looks like, particularly around the January race, where there'll be 2 days of a town full of people. But yeah, we're definitely feeling the love, and yeah, we just want to keep it growing.
Because I know even for myself when we came up last year, like I got a tank of fuel, I spent money in the IGA, spent money in the bakery, like it's all there's some money that's coming through the town, so
Yeah, it's a really positive for Bordertown to have that. We don't really sit in a strong sort of tourism space as such. So it's really nice to have an offering here. And the go-karts, I mean, the go-kart club next door to us is really strong and yeah, great little facility as well. So yeah, we feel like we're bringing something good.
So, is there anything that you guys are working towards? Like, so you got the grandstands, they're coming in, they're high, they're going to come and go. But is there any permanent um, improvements you guys are looking at?
Yeah, absolutely. We're working on a bit of a master plan, an overall concept for the whole, we'll call it a motorsport park, which will encompass the go-kart club and the speedway. And yeah, we're slowly working through that at the moment so we can, yeah, have a really great facility that's ready to go. Because at the moment, with all the stuff we borrow and put up and have to take down, as you can imagine, it's a lot of work, and we want it to be just nice and easy and accessible and yeah, good to go.
Yeah. Well, I think we're pretty good there, eh? I think, is
Yeah,
there anything?
thank you.
Probably the biggest question though, I think you know what's coming. The lamb rolls.
Oh, the lamb rolls. My goodness. Yes, the lamb rolls are making a comeback.
Oh, there we go. I think everyone will be happy now. They'll be fine to park in Bordertown and walk to the Speedway. There's lamb rolls. They'll be
Ex-
right.
Exactly. No one will care about grandstands if we have a lamb roll.
Yeah. They are killer. They are, yeah, they're
That was
they're an
good. I
elite,
like that one.
yeah, they're an elite force. So nah, so you guys, yeah, obviously still heaps of work to do in the background, and you got a
Yeah.
bunch of big events coming this year. And yeah, I think if there's any track and people that are up for the challenge, it's you guys.
Love a bit of hard work.
You guys do though. Like I've like seen you guys like in action, and you're up for the challenge. So yeah,
Yeah,
and you're all looking in the same direction, moving forward. So yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. And I think, yeah, working with our relationships with other tracks around us, we're so lucky. We're really grateful for Mount Gambier and Murray Bridge, and yeah, just being able to work with some really cool tracks and create a lot of cohesion. And yeah, I think 2027 is going to be even better. We'll really band together and make Speedway great again.
Can't wait. Actually, do you know what I can't wait for is the Super Sedans, even though it's on Valentine's Day. I think
I'm really excited about that race. I'd have to say, secretly, my favourite race last year, but I think I was also a little bit more relaxed by then. But yeah, they were ripping around that track. It was really cool. So
yeah,
yeah,
I was actually telling people it was like the sprint car stuff was killer. Like, don't get me wrong, but it was actually good to see something just a little bit slower race there. Like
yeah,
to show what an actual it showed what the venue is actually capable of. Like, yeah, and the super guys were loving it. They can't wait to get back there. So yeah,
yeah. And I think like one of my highlights from last year was when the juniors were on and they came off the track and the parents were sitting there like sort of waiting, and it's like, what did you think? It's like, that was amazing. And yeah, that was like one of my highlights of the season too, like just to see everyone have a go. And yeah, and as we solidify what we're doing and we can cope with more, we will have more races. We're just doing what we can manage. And I guess my final sort of note would be that we need some help. So come along and help us. The more help we get, the more involved you get with your track, the more racing we can put on. And we're totally open to doing more racing. We just need some help. So yeah.
yeah, because there's nobody there is in a paid position. There's no promoter, no manager. It's all volunteers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and we all have full-time jobs. So yeah, we're all trying really hard. And yeah, we need as much help as we can. So yeah, come along, reach out. If you've got a spare weekend and you can do something. If not, buy a membership, reach out, come along to any fundraisers we've got. And, that's another way to show your support as well.
How'd your memberships go last year?
Yeah, really good. Really good. Lots of people got around us. We were happy with it. And yeah, it's good.
Yeah, because I know my uncle bought one. He did the infield thing and he was frothing.
Oh, yeah, that infield experience that we had, which is still on offer this year, was really popular. So if you don't know what that's about, our membership packages have an opportunity where you can go on the infield and sort of watch a race. And yeah, it was really special. Really, really special. Yeah.
Right, well, thanks, Lauren. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thanks for your time. It's really good. Great to chat to you, and I'll look forward to seeing you very soon.
Yeah, it won't be too far away. We'll be down there. I can't wait.
Yeah.
All
Cool.
right. Thanks, Lauren. Appreciate it. I'll talk to you.
Thank you.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed.